Hello everybody, my name's askmecrazyquestions. Welcome back to the channel. Today's one of those days where I mess up the recording like 12 times and I can't get it straight, but we're just gonna go with it today. As a reminder, I have a inbox at askmecrazyquestions@gmail.com. It's up on the screen if you want to send in a question for me to answer or any advice you would like me to give. I can make a separate video on it. And today we're going to be talking about dead internet theory and questioning, are you guys even real? You know, I know some of you guys, other friendly YouTubers that I follow and listen to on the daily, I can probably 99% guarantee those guys are real, but viewership wise, you know, I got 200 subscribers here and I guarantee maybe 30 of them are people I actually know. So it's interesting to understand dead internet theory. So let me give you a small understanding of it if you don't know what it is. It's a conspiracy theory, and it's a kind of like a coordinated or intentional effort to minimize organic human activity online, usually using like generated content or like manipulated by algorithms. Control. It's really to like control the population. It's very like, you know, doom and gloom dystopian type of theory. I would say more of conspiracy, and you know, parts of it are kind of real. I take kind of like the politics out of it because I don't really follow politics at all, which is ironic because the whole reason I'm making this video is because I watched a video of some guy watching a politician, a fake politician actually, a generated politician, on this video on like Instagram or something, and trying to understand like weird things about like the background not being super clear, like images and like picture frames being really washy. There was like books on a bookshelf and you couldn't read any of the titles. It was very, very kind of scary once you realized like what he was actually looking at. And it was like a whole YouTube channel of this guy. It's just random old politician that I don't know. Maybe it's from like the UK or something. It didn't look super American, but it was really scary. And there was even a picture of where him and like some random, I don't know, celebrity or other politician was standing next to each other in a picture, and then he took the same picture from a real image and overlapped it, and it was exactly the same. It was kind of weird. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. But I mean, when it comes to dead internet theory, a lot of things nowadays are AI generated just because it's been such a boom in the last like 5 years, maybe 4 years or so. And I mean, sure, there are like malicious people out there that are using it for not very good purposes and intentions. But I feel like AI is supposed to be a tool. It's supposed to help you in whatever you're doing. You know, if you're doing like, let's say, animation or something, and you got like a ton of frames you got to get through, it can help maybe generate some frames for you, maybe in between frames to get your project working. It's a good tool. I guess as like an artist, you know, I see AI generated art all over the fucking place. I mean, look at Black Ops 6. Half that game is made from AI. But it can be helpful. So if like I'm having a tough time maybe finding a good reference for something, or I want a very specific reference to look at while I'm drawing something, I feel like AI is pretty good for that. I'm not one that uses AI much at all. I've never used ChatGPT before. I don't even know how to use it. I think, is it a website or an app? I really don't know. I might sound like a boomer to a lot of you guys, like Sony, for instance, who uses AI a lot. But I just don't really love it. I think it kind of sucks the life out of, you know, humans. I mean, that's kind of the whole point in dead internet theory, is that eventually the internet will just become a cyberspace of just bots interacting with other bots instead of humans interacting with other humans. Or it's kind of the way where it's like it's just you interacting with bots throughout the internet, and each person is in their own like separate bubble of like their own internet, which is kind of already a reality, but not at the landscape of, you know, what we're talking about here. And it's kind of scary to think about it. You know, some people are so sucked into the internet. I'm trying my best nowadays to pull back a bit, and I think that's kind of the point of this video, is to understand that people on the internet are probably, you know, half likely not even real. and you really should like, especially like social media, just get off of it for a few days or as much as you can to try to interact with real people. I feel like real interaction doesn't happen as much as it should nowadays. A lot of people say that too, that I see on YouTube, and I don't know how real that is because I don't really go outside that often. But that's kind of like part of the problem is I'm not going outside. Um, I think social media is like the biggest one, and I talk about Instagram here and there a lot because I was a big advocate for Instagram, but it's turned into to such a slop mess of just bot activity, rage bait, porn. I mean, it's just like all over the fucking place at this point. It's not what it used to be. So I've actually kind of taken a good step back and taken myself out of the equation of Instagram, and I'm starting to use it in a different light. I'm just only looking at posts from people that I follow. I don't touch the For You page or the what's it called, the feed at all. I don't really touch it anymore because it's just so rancid of just stuff I don't want to look at and waste my time looking at anymore. And that's like the biggest thing is to get your time back. Stop looking at your phone all day and interact with people or just enjoy yourself. Do things that you physically can do that you enjoy or like hobbies. Like dive into your hobbies more. Like get off the phone. That's my message for the day. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye!